Hey, welcome. You're here because you want to turn those financial dreams into actual real-life money, right? Well, you're in exactly the right spot. We're going to dig into this amazing, timeless idea from Napoleon Hill's classic, Think and Grow Rich. But here's the key. We're going to show you how it works right now in today's world.
All right, let's just jump right in with a big question. You know how we're always told to be a jack of all trades, that being well-rounded is the way to go? Well, I gotta ask, is that really what makes you rich? I think the answer is going to surprise you.
So you really got to get the difference between two kinds of knowledge. On one hand, you've got general knowledge. Look, it's great. It makes you fun at parties. You'll crush it at trivia night for sure. But then there's specialized knowledge. And that, my friends, is a financial superpower. It's the difference between being a dabbler and a master, between a hobbyist and a wealth builder.
And that leads us right into what I call the general knowledge trap. It's so easy to fall into, right? We think the more I know in general, the better off I'll be. But when we're talking about actually building your bank account, that broad, general smartness just doesn't move the needle. It's not enough.
So what's the way out of the trap? It's all about specialized knowledge. And listen, this isn't just about learning a cool new skill. Nope, it's about mastering it, becoming the go-to person. And then, and this is the absolute key, aiming that mastery like a laser beam at a very specific goal. That's where the magic happens.
I mean, Napoleon Hill nailed this a century ago. He said knowledge is just potential power. Think about that. It's like having a high-performance engine just sitting in your garage. It's useless. It only becomes real power, the kind that actually builds fortunes when you put it in a car, give it a destination, and hit the gas.
And look, this isn't some new, trendy productivity hack you'll see on social media for a week. No way. This is a battle-tested, proven principle. Napoleon Hill figured this out by studying the absolute titans of his day. We're talking about the people who built massive empires from the ground up.
Let's talk about Henry Ford for a second. The guy couldn't have told you all the nitty-gritty details of engineering, and you know what? He didn't need to. His specialty was his vision. He focused only on the knowledge that served that vision. For everything else, he surrounded himself with a mastermind, a whole team of experts. The takeaway here is huge. It's not about being the expert in everything, it's about leveraging expertise.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. Sure, that worked for Henry Ford 100 years ago, but what about today? Well, I'm here to tell you that this advice is more critical right now in our crazy, fast-moving world than it has ever been. Let me prove it to you.
Just look at the economy today. The gap in what you can earn it's just massive. A generalist? Yeah, you'll probably make a decent living. But a specialist? Someone who's an expert in AI algorithms or a technical analyst who really understands crypto? Their earning potential is just through the roof. The market today pays an insane premium for that kind of deep focus skill.
Think about it. We're living in a world of AI, crypto, side hustles popping up on X every day. In this kind of environment, being a specialist isn't just nice to have, it's your ultimate competitive edge. It's what lets you spot the opportunities that everyone else, all the generalists, just don't even see. All right, so you're on board, you get it. But the big question is, how? How do you actually make that shift from generalist to in-demand specialist? Don't worry, I got you. We've got a super clear 5-step plan you can literally start today.
So to make this super real, let's talk about someone named Emma. Imagine she's an aspiring entrepreneur just starting out. She's got this big dream, but she's smart enough to know that her general business knowledge just isn't going to get her there.
And her goal wasn't vague, like, I want to be successful. No, it was super specific. Build a side hustle that brings in $100,000. That's it. Having that crystal clear target, that was step one. And it was maybe the most important step of all.
So she looked at her goal and she realized her whole e-commerce dream hinged on mastering one thing, digital marketing. So she didn't dabble, she went all in. And the results? Honestly, they were explosive. In just 6 months of pure focus on that one skill, the game completely changed for her.
Get this, within those 6 months, she was already hitting $5,000 a month in sales. That is specialized knowledge in action. It wasn't just some new skill she picked up, it was the engine that was now actively and quickly building her wealth.
Okay, so here's the playbook. This is what Emma did, and it's what you can do. 1. Figure out that single, crucial skill your goal needs. 2. Don't wait. Commit to learning it this month. Enroll in something, buy the book. 3.
Dive into all the amazing free stuff out there. YouTube, X, Discord, it's a goldmine. 4, and this is so important, apply what you learn right away. Don't let it just sit in your head. And 5, find your people. Connect with a mentor or a mastermind group.
Now, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, but what skill? Here are some ideas to get you started. Doesn't matter if you're into investing, entrepreneurship, tech, or real estate, there are high-demand, high-value skills in every single one of these fields. The trick is to pick one that points towards your financial goal and that you're actually excited to learn about.
All right, let's bring this all home. I want to leave you with this one big idea. Building that specialized edge. It's not just a nice to have. If you are serious about your future net worth, it is an absolute must.
So here's the bottom line. In a world where you can learn almost anything online, staying a generalist is a choice, and it's the wrong one if you want to build wealth. The path is clear. Pick one thing, go all in, become the expert, and then, for the love of all that is holy, use that skill.
So I'm going to leave you with a question, and I really want you to think about it. Look at your goals. Look at where the world is going. What is the one skill that you will commit to mastering starting right now? Because that one decision, that answer, it really could change everything.